We'll start with the 2022 FIFA World Cup qualifiers, where technical advisor of the Nigerian national team, Kenneth Rowe, has invited 30 players to camp for the double-header against Liberia. The German has stuck largely with his independables as the race to Qatar begins, with goalkeepers Maduka Okoye and Francis Odinaka Uzoho, defenders William Ekong, Abdullahi Shehu, Chidiozi Awazim and Leon Balogun. Midfielders are Wilfred Ndidi, Ogeneka Retebo. Ahmed Musa, the captain of the side, leads the forward line alongside Alex Iwobi, Moses Simon and Victor Osimhen. The situation with UK-based players who may not be heading to Cape Verde, which is on the red list of the British government with regards to the global coronavirus pandemic, has enlarged the roster. And should the situation remain unchanged, the 8 UK-based players on the list would head back to base after the clash with Liberia at the Teslim Balogun Stadium in Surulere on Friday, the 3rd of September. There is a return for South Africa-based goalkeeper Daniel Akpeyi, defenders Kenneth Omeruo and Kevin Akpogoba. Henry Onyekuru is also invited for the games. Former junior international Kingsley Michael is also invited, as Innocent Bonke from Sweden joins the Nigerian camp for the first time. Meanwhile, First Vice President, Nigeria Football Federation, Seyi Akinwumi, has assured Nigerians that Lagos is ready to host the World Cup qualifying games, starting with the 3rd of September encounter against Liberia and the Aisha Buhari Invitational Tournament on the 13th of September. Despite pressure from Premier League clubs not to release players for the qualifying games, the Lagos State FA chairman told TVC News that with the intervention of the Federation of International Football Associations, FIFA, clubs and football associations will be able to reach an agreement for the release of players.
We're serious in Lagos, and the government is extremely serious about sports, and we hope that this will galvanize football and sports in Lagos to another level. I believe that somehow the players and the British government will see reason and allow this to take place. Because as Infantino said, they're the greatest beneficiaries.
Now, from international football, we'll go to club football and talk about the most glamorous football club competition in the world, the UEFA Champions League, where Premier League champions Manchester City have been drawn to face Paris Saint-Germain in the battle of riches as the eagerly awaited Champions League draw took place on Thursday. German side RB Leipzig and Club Brugge of Belgium are the other teams in the group. Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool will be making a return to the Wanda Metropolitano Stadium after being drawn against reigning Spanish champions Atletico Madrid in Group B, as well as Portuguese side FC Porto and Italian side AC Milan. Portuguese side Sporting Lisbon, Borussia Dortmund, Ajax and Besiktas make up Group C. Group D sees Real Madrid playing Internazionale Milano with Ukrainian side Shakhtar Donetsk and Moldovan side FC Sheriff Tiraspol. German champions Bayern Munich and familiar foes Barcelona will battle in Group E alongside Benfica and Dynamo Kiev. Manchester United will dive into a rerun of last season's Europa League final after being drawn against Villarreal in Group F, along with Atalanta and BSC Young Boys. French champions Lille Metropole is pitched in Group G alongside Wolfsburg of Germany, Salzburg of Austria and Spanish side Sevilla. Others, Chelsea Football Club come up against Serie A giants Juventus, Russian club Zenit St. Petersburg and Swedish side Malmö FF. Still talking sports, let's take a look at the Paralympic Games in Tokyo, where Nigeria's Tijani Latifat became the first athlete to pick a medal for the country at the ongoing Tokyo 2020 Paralympic Games. She put up a scintillating performance after her first lift of 105 kg was disallowed. The Ogun State-born athlete came back strong with burning enthusiasm to write her name in gold with her second attempt of 105 kg and her third attempt with 107 kg, which was lifted in style. But with a lift of 117 kg in her fourth attempt getting close to a world record of 118 kg, she picked the country's first medal in Tokyo.
I'm glorifying Almighty Allah. I'm so happy and I'm glad that I promised 2016 that I will bring the gold. And I thank God that Almighty Allah gave me the gold. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.
Now to mini basketball tournaments where young Songo warlords have emerged champions of the 2021 Mini Master Basketball Championship. In a thrilling basketball game for under-12s, the young warlords defeated the River Dragons of Yaba by 26 points to 25 inside the indoor hall of the Lagos National Stadium in Surulere. The champions will represent Nigeria at the international stage, and the competition consists of young boys and girls who are hoping to become professional basketballers in the future.
I'm not okay with the points. Like, we must give them some margins ahead. We show them that we are the champion. What my coach trained me is more than what we're playing on the court. So we need to win more than this.
I felt so bad to come second in this tournament, and the 1 point to lose was so painful to our team.
Most of those children, they are all in academy, and they have schools that they go to. So from schools and academy, so we bring them into the event. So that's the initiative. And at the end of the day, we select the best, and that will travel to represent the country at the Mini Masters, Mini Basketball in Piazza in Matera, Italy.
Supporting kiddies basketball has always been our passion. This is an avenue for us to engage the youth, and this is one of our impact when it comes to youth engagement.